You built a RAG pipeline. It works on your laptop. Your team clapped. Now try deploying it for 10,000 users hitting it at the same time with stale documents, inconsistent answers, and zero. That's where the real engineering begins. A demo RAG pipeline has three components, a vector database and an LLM. A production RAG pipeline, about 15. Query routers, caches, monitors. Each one is a failure point, and each one needs monitoring. Let's start with the single biggest win in production RAG, semantic caching. Most users ask the same questions in slightly different ways. What's the return policy? How do I return something? Can I get a refund? All the same intent. Without caching, each triggers a full retrieval plus LLM call. Here's how semantic caching works. You encode the query, search your cache for semantically similar past queries using cosine similarity. And if the score exceeds a threshold like 0.92, you return the cached answer instantly. Cache hit rates of 40 to 70% are common, with latency dropping from seconds to milliseconds. But cache invalidation is the hardest problem, and it's 10 times harder with semantic caches. Set your TTL to half your document refresh frequency. If documents update daily, cache for 12 hours. Stale caches serving outdated answers is a silent killer. Next critical piece, document versioning. In production, your knowledge base isn't static. Documents get updated and replaced. Every chunk in your vector store needs metadata, document ID, version timestamp, content hash, source URL, and chunk index. For reindexing, blue-green indexing is the gold standard. You never modify the live index. Build a new one, run your suite against it, and if it passes, swap the alias. Keep the old index around for 24-hour rollback. Simple, safe, and battle-tested. Now let's talk monitoring, the three pillars. First, retrieval quality, track latency, chunks retrieved, relevant scores, and whether retrieval came back empty. An empty retrieval is critical. It means your system found nothing relevant at all. Second pillar, generation quality. Monitor token usage, whether answers contain citations, if guardrails triggered, and generation latency. Third pillar, user signals. Thumbs up or down, follow-up queries which signal the first answer wasn't good, and escalation to humans, your worst-case indicator. Here's a massive cost saver, the query router pattern. Not every query needs the full pipeline. Classify query complexity. Simple queries hit a small model or FAQ lookup. Moderate queries use standard retrieval, and only complex multi-hop questions get the full pipeline with re-ranking. This alone can cut costs by 60%. A/B testing is how you validate changes. Want to try a new embedding model or chunking strategy? Root users deterministically. Same user always gets the same variant. Measure answer relevance, faithfulness, latency, cost per query, and user satisfaction. Run for at least 1,000 queries before deciding. Let's rapid fire through the 6 common failure modes. Stale index, documents update but the index doesn't rebuild. Retrieval miss, chunking splits answers across chunks and neither matches alone. Context poisoning, contradictory chunks produce confident wrong answers. Prompt injection via documents. Someone puts, ignore previous instructions inside a document your system ingests. Infinite loops. Previous AI answers get fed back as context, compounding errors. And the cost spiral. Verbose prompts plus too many chunks plus long conversations equals your API bill doubling every month. Here are your practical takeaways. Implement semantic caching first. It's your #1 cost and latency win. Version your documents and track which chunk generated which answer. Monitor retrieval quality, not just generation. A/B test every pipeline change. And route queries intelligently, not everything needs the full pipeline. That's production RAG. It's not glamorous, but it's what separates a demo from a system that actually works at scale. Next episode, we'll explore what makes an AI agent different from a chatbot. If this helped, Smash that like button and subscribe for the full series.